Hey, how's it going? Ryan here. So today we're going to go through 5 exercises, really focusing on the thoracic, lumbar region of the back, really trying to stretch out the whole back. As well, we're going to throw in some hamstrings, get our hips opened up, and really just get our whole body moving. There are going to be 5 exercises. The first one is called the world's greatest stretch. So it's really going to hit all those in one category. So as I was already in, we'll start in a lunge position, knee on the ground. We're going to take our elbow to that same heel. We're going to try to go down as far as you can. As you can see, I'm not that flexible. Ideally, you can have that hand on the ground, but just get that elbow as far down as we can go. I really feel this in the hamstrings and that left leg that's forward. We're going to take our other hand, reach as high up as we can, hold for a second or two, and we're going to keep our palm up and go underneath that leg. Just like that. And then we'll do about 10 to 12 each side. We'll do that on the other side. The next, very similar, except we're taking the legs out, really focusing on that thoracic. So we're gonna be in that same position. We're gonna reach really tall, and we're gonna take that hand, knuckles down, and get that shoulder all the way to the ground. Hold for a couple of seconds. We'll go back up and right back through, trying to get that shoulder to the ground. We should kind of feel it in that thoracic region. The next, we're gonna focus on some legs and hips. So we're gonna be flat on our back. We're gonna cross one leg over, just like this. Ideally, this knee is gonna be as far forward, so this is easy. This is kind of stretching those hips. We're gonna take our other hand, kind of grab like the middle lower part of our thigh on the other leg, hamstring, excuse me. And all we're gonna do is we should really feel that stretch of this left glute, the leg that's bent, and we're gonna do hamstring pulses. So keeping that toe flex, we're just gonna go up, nice stretch, and down. We're up, like we're not gonna be up here, we're gonna keep that toe pointed as close to us as we can. And then obviously, we'll do the same thing on the other side, really feeling this hip open up as well as stretching that hamstring. Do about 10 pulses on each side. We'll do those a couple times. We're just going until we get a light to moderate stretch. We're not gonna stretch through any sort of pain. Just go into that mild to slight discomfort range and then keep repeating those. The next one is gonna be a fire hydrant drill. Very similar, we'll focus on the kind of outside of those hips and get those glutes. So we're gonna be in a tabletop position, our wrists underneath our shoulders, knees underneath our hips, spread out, kind of hip width apart. We're gonna take one leg, kind of like we're a dog peeing on a fire hydrant. We're gonna lift it up as high as we can and really kick it back and bring it back. So up, out, and back in. We're gonna do the same on the other side. And the goal is for that ankle to be above that knee. So we don't wanna be like this, we wanna be in that position. So we'll go out, kind of kick back, come back in. You should feel it in those hips, kind of that outer glute. And then another one, while we're here, really open those hips up even more. Traditionally called a kettlebell weight shift. We'll have a kettlebell in our hands, although you don't need any weight to do this effectively. So one leg on the ground, the other at a pretty steep angle out. And all we're gonna do is drive our knee kind of the same way where our toes are going. So I do this, just imagine like we're holding a kettlebell. We're gonna go until we feel that nice stretch in that groin, kind of that inner thigh, and then come back. Good, you can almost feel that other hip open up as well. Same thing on the other side. Not sure if I'm in this camera angle right now. Just like that, really opening that inner groin. And then last thing, one of my favorite exercises for kind of overall flexibility, especially the lower back and upper back, as well as some legs. They're called Jefferson curls. Should move that up a hair. All right, so what we're gonna do, arms just nice relaxed at our side. We're gonna start by tucking our chin kind of to our collarbone, and we're gonna think about taking each individual vertebrae and flexing them one at a time, just trying to round our back as much as we can like that. So it's gonna look like here. Start chin down. I'm just start going. Those in my upper back. Our shoulders are gonna naturally come forward. So just think about vertebrae by vertebrae in that spine. Really feeling that stretch in the upper back already. Keep our knees straight. Just kind of relax, breathe through it. Now I'm starting in the lumbar region. Really feeling that lower back start to stretch out. Good. And then we're going. I'm really feeling this back. Now I'm feeling the hamstrings. And that's as far as I can go. And we will reverse it, coming back up. So again, nice, smooth, slow, and controlled. A lot of people will say, hey, that looks like a really bad position for your back. Well, as long as we're doing it nice, slow, and controlled, it's perfectly okay to do it within the pain-free range of motion. So those are 5 exercises I have. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns. For the single leg stuff, most of them will do kind of 10 to 12 reps each side, 1 to 2 sets, just holding it for a second or two on that top position and the bottom position for each. Make sure we're not stretching through pain and only going to that slight discomfort range and coming back up. So let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. Thank you.